Hello, everybody. Guess who? It's me. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm filming from my TV. Well, I promised you guys 2 months ago that I would be making a video about the Cartoonito schedule. Now, of course, you're noticing I'm not filming this from my camera because you probably remember I would be filming from. I can't do it. From like right here. That was like literally a year ago when Ed, Ed, returned to Boomerang. Oops. When Ed, Ed, returned to Boomerang. Now I'm going to show you the Cartoonito schedule. Now, of course, you should be wondering why I haven't been posting in 2 months. Yeah, yada yada, about me having fun at arcades and stuff. Well, to be completely honest with you guys, I'm getting a little bit bored at home, so I might give you guys a few more videos. Plus, the community tab for YouTube is unlocked for people with 500 subs. So if you could guys please and give me 500 subs, I would love to use the community posts, community tabs. Thank you so much. Anyways, now on to the video you guys clicked on this video for. I'm going to be showing you guys Cartoonito Schedule, and I'm going to be explaining you my opinions on every single show. So without further ado, let's get this started. Alright, first off, starting at 6 a.m. We're off to a very great start. First show to air is Baby Looney Tunes. Now, you should already know my opinion on this show. I've had a pretty long history of this show. It's decent, but as you can tell from my picture up here, can you guess who my favorite character is? I'm not even going to say it. You're going to have to post it in the comments below because I want more comments. But not bad ones, please. Not bad ones, please. I'm sensitive. Like Lego Lover. So, and this quote has been inspired by Colbert Awesome. He told his viewers that Thea White, the voice of Muriel from Courage, every time he watches Courage and sees Muriel on screen, he thinks of his grandmother. Well, guess what? Every time I watch Baby Looney Tunes and I see Lola, I'm always thinking about one of my friends from school. You should already know that from the first ever time I talked about this show. So, I'm not going to explain any more from the show. You're going to have to watch the videos of me talking about it. But to sum it all up, this is a really great show. And yes, I'm recording this episode for a reason. Alright, moving on. You think the goodness is going to continue, keep going, right? Well, guess what? It's ended quickly, because Caillou's airing. Oh boy, Caillou, what do I have to say about this show? It's terrible. It's literally one of the worst shows to be made on television. The animation's terrible, the characters are terrible, and they only use 4 colors. They use primary colors and green. What the frick? That's terrible. One of the worst shows ever. Let's move on. It's airing for an hour, but you think that's bad enough? Oh, they're the same episode too. You think that's bad enough? You think that's bad enough? Well, we're gonna come back to this soon. Sorry for the spoiler, but it's true. Let's move on. Next, we have Pocoyo. This show's pretty weird. I'm sorry. It's kind of creative, but it's just weird. And if you look at that picture right there, does that pink elephant remind you of someone? I'll give you a hint. Camp Lazlo. Yes, one of the characters, Raj, is like that pink elephant. Mm-hmm. Let's move on. Yep, Pocoyo. Pretty bad show. It's airing for an hour. Next one, oh boy, Thomas and Friends All Engines Go. You already know my opinions on the show. Every Thomas fan in the world hates the show. And I don't blame him at all. This show is stupid. It's terrible. The animation's terrible. The characters just became more babyfied. It's dumb. It's airing for an hour. Well, thankfully it's just that hour. Moving on. Bing. The frick type of title is that? This show looks terrible. Easily. Based on that title, it's awful. I've never seen it, but I know it's terrible. Moving on. There we go, another hour of this cringy show at the 11 o'clock hour. I already explained my opinions, let's move on. Here's another hour of Mr. 4-Year-Old Brat. And you're airing the same episode again? I tell you, that looks so familiar. You already know. Now, here's the last show. Mush Mush and the Mushables. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that title again. Mush Mush and the Mushables. Does that title sound so familiar with y'all? Does it sound familiar? I'm thinking of something. But, you know what? I don't know what to say. But, I'm thinking of one show that this title reminds me of. You know, I'm not even going to do the thing. This title gives me Ed, Edd n Eddy vibes. Like, look. Mush Mush and the Mushables. Ed, Edd n Eddy. Does that sound familiar? Mush Mush and the Mushables. Ed, Edd n Eddy. I'm just saying that those titles sound awfully familiar. It's not exactly a ripoff, but still. It's just a terrible title. Are they seriously trying to copy Ed, Edd n Eddy's title? At least that show was funny. This show is probably bad. I know it's for kids, but still, it's a bad show. Now that we've gone through the Cartoonito type things, let's go ahead and see what Cartoon Network's actual schedule's like. So we have The Amazing World of Gumball. 2 hours. It's pretty much the same as always, but it's alright, I guess. Next is Craig of the Creek. Okay, an hour and a half. Guys, I don't like this show. I know I barely seen it, but it just looks boring. Also, does anyone realize that in that newer Stop Bullying, Speak Up commercial with Craig of the Creek, it literally explains about bullying, but yet that guy, I don't know what his name is, but he literally calls Craig Peanut Head. Doesn't that sound like bullying itself? What the frick? Next is, oh boy, this show, Teen Titans Go. It's terrible. Of course it's terrible. Everyone thinks it is. Most of them, at least. It's awful. But at least it's only airing an hour and a half, so that's something. And then something to end off the Cartoon Network block, we have another hour of Gumball. Make that 2 hours because they're taking the 8 p.m. hour. And then basically the same history. And pretty much the same shows for Adult Swim and all that. And also, we're not done there because we're going to be checking out the weekend thing. And it's almost the same, except it's only 2 hours of the block, which is cool. So here's the schedule for Saturday. It's an hour of Baby Looney Tunes, so that's good. Now we have half an hour of Lucas the Spider. Now, if I know correctly, this is a YouTube series, and they just made it a TV show. Remember The Annoying Orange? You know how that got turned into a TV series? Well, Lucas the Spider got into a TV series too. And the show's terrible. I don't like it. Next one we have is Esme and Roy. What the? I already know this sounds like an HBO series, and they just brought it into Cartoon Network. It's bad. But the Cartoon Network side of things isn't bad. I mean, look. Gumball for an hour. Teen Titans Go for half an hour. Okay. Total Dramarama for half an hour. Victor and Valentino for half an hour. Oh gosh, I forgot about this. Apple and Onion for a whole hour. Wow. That's cool. Too bad Jellystone is off, but I guess it's fine. Then you have about 2 hours of Craig of the Creek. Wait, what? What? Hang on. So it starts at 11:30, and then it goes all the way until 3? Bro, that's like 3.5 hours of Craig of the Creek. Okay. Then we have... oh boy. Oh my goodness. 3 hours of Teen Titans Go? Really? We don't need that much. And then to finish it off, we have 2 hours of Gumball. Great. Or 3 hours. God, why am I getting this wrong? Okay, off topic, I just figured this out. JJ the jet plane on Smile, really? Couldn't you just bring back fucking Classic Thomas for crying out loud? I mean, Drew Thomas has a point. Bring back Classic Thomas. For God's sakes, it's not hard. Now let's check out Sunday's schedule for Cartoon Network. Okay, so we have an hour of Baby Looney Tunes. That's standard. Now we have half an hour of Love Monster. The heck type of title is that? That show looks awful. And then you have half an hour of Care Bears. Now, fun fact, this show was actually on Boomerang, but now they took it off and replaced it with, I'm going to show you right now, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. That's pretty cool, even though that show doesn't belong on Boomerang, but it's a little bit older than Care Bears, so yeah. Then you get half an hour of Teen Titans Go, half an hour of Total Dramarama, half an hour of Victor and Valentino. That same hour of Apple and Onion. Well, at least it brings in a little more variety, so that's cool. Oh, half an hour of Craig of the Creek. About like 2 hours and 15 minutes of Gumball. Okay, that's pretty weird. It's a 45-minute time slot. That's weird. Oh, I'm sorry if the camera thing isn't really all that perfect. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I could here. Craig of the Creek, we have about like an hour and 45 minutes. 2 hours of Teen Titans Go. An hour of Gumball. Okay. Oh, you have Spider-Man. Oh, yeah. Now that I'm just getting into the Acme Block thing, I actually told Do Not this in one of his community posts, recent ones with Harry Potter coming to Cartoon Network on the 28th. They should really, instead of airing live action stuff for 3 hours, they should just air classic Cartoon Network shows. Just air 6 random ones. I mean, Boomerang's doing them right now. I mean, look at what shows they're airing. Code Kiss Next Door, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Chowder, and Camp Lazlo. Why can't they air other shows that aren't on there? Like, let's say the Powerpuff Girls, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Dexter's Laboratory, Courage the Cowardly Dog, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and I don't know. Let's say I honestly don't. Johnny Bravo. I don't know. Just air 6 random shows. I know they're only for 30 minutes, but seriously, Do Not has a big point. They need to show shows, classic shows, on Cartoon Network too, not just Boomerang. I know this is 2021, it's modern day, but come on. We need more of these shows. Okay, I know this video is going on for very long. Now, before I talk about other things, I like to say my thoughts on their schedule. So, it's not a bad schedule. I mean, at least Cartoon Network has variety now, but still, it would be nice if they did bring back their older classic shows. That would be lovely. Now, before I close this video off, I need to say something else. So, this is regarding T-Nick. Now, everyone should know that Drake and Josh used to air on T-Nick at like 9. Nah, they aired at like 8 through 10. But now, ever since July, they just took it off. I've been looking at so many Google things about Drake being in jail, and I don't know. There's like rumors saying that he is not in jail. I don't know. But Brian Robbins, if you're watching this, bring it back. So what if he's in jail? Bring the show back. I want to see Drake Bell, Josh, and Megan pull pranks on her brothers. Bring that back. Thanks to you, I'm not really watching the show that much. And also, bring back Kenan and Kel. I want to see that on TV again. You're clearly the producer for the show, and you're not even airing your own show. That's ridiculous, man. you really got to bring your own show back. So, guys, that's it. Also, a message to Nick Jr. If you're airing the reboot of Blue's Clues, air the original too. Like, come on. It's ridiculous. You're airing the rebooted versions of your classic shows, but you're not even airing the original ones? That's so pathetic. Well, guys, this video is going on to 15 and a half minutes now, so if any of you were able to make it to the end, thank you so much for watching. If this video was kind of cringe to you, I'm sorry, but, you know, I haven't really done a TV video like this before, so this should be interesting to y'all. So, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button down below, subscribe if you want, and yeah, see you guys in the next video when I decide to make another one, which might be for a while. Thanks for watching, and take care, guys. Bye.